All my life I heard he was the Lord of everything. Powerful, omnipotent, awesome and supreme. But not until my world had crumbled, all but fell apart, did I find that he could be the healer of my heart. When I placed it in the hands of the one who holds the heavens, when I listened for the call of the one who calms the sea, when I surrendered all my doubts to the one who always knows my deepest need, that's when the Lord of all became Lord of all of me. Now that I have given all my life to his control, I have found the greatest peace that I have ever known. All I need and so much more is mine through Christ my King. For when I became completely his, he gave me everything. When I placed it in the hands of the one who holds the heavens, when I listened for the call of the one who calms the seas, when I surrendered all my doubts to the one who always knows my deepest need, that's when the Lord of all became Lord of all of me. Lord of my hopes and dreams, Lord of who I am, and all his plans for me. When I placed it in the hands of the one who holds the heavens, when I listened for the call of the one who calms the sea, when I surrendered all my doubts to the one who always knows my deepest need, that's when the Lord of all became Lord of all of me, of me. That's when the Lord of all became Lord of all of me.
Well, good evening, and what a great song, what a great thought. And that's also on our new album. And if you're not already, if you could go over to Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, and supposedly 150 platforms is what our distributor said. So it's supposed to be everywhere. But you can stream that, and written by Rachel McCutcheon, and I forgot the other co-writer's name.
Dale.
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 Thanks, Dale. So, so it's a great song. We love that one. And what a great thought. And we can know all about the Lord and all about even the Bible. I grew up in a pastor's home, but just making that decision, of course, for salvation, and then to surrender, say, God, whatever you want me to do, and just to be in that place. And it's not a one-time, a one-and-done deal. It's a daily thing of, okay, Lord, you're the Lord of all of me. So convicting thought, challenging thought. So, well, we released a, was it Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day, we released a song, a single. That's all we released as songs. It was a single, and it was a harp. We've never done anything with a harp and a band with it. So, anyways, long story short, we got with some musicians in Nashville, and put this arrangement together, and a song that, to me, internationally, and I say this if you've heard us sing, and Ashley plays the song "Amazing Grace," and I usually say something along the lines of, it's internationally been called the world's most famous hymn. And it's just one of those songs. It's simple, it just works, and of course the story behind the lyrics, and it's just an amazing thing. So my opinion, in this modern day that we live, "Goodness of God," I think is that song. It just works, and you can analyze it and try to figure out why. No, not really sure why. It just works. The lyrics and the melody, and so we sing it sometimes. But Ashley learned it on the harp, and we've had the instrumentation done and all as well with it, and I think we've only done it a couple times up to this point. So, and eventually we're going to learn the other instruments to do it live. But she's going to play it with the track, and it's just a beautiful song. And just thinking about the goodness of God, and also when you do an instrumental, you want it to be, if possible, something familiar, and that people know the lyrics so that they can worship along in their hearts, even if they don't hear the words being sung. So, but she's going to play this one, "The Goodness of God." It is on Spotify Music. We're trying to get it on Apple Music, and it may disappear for a little bit, for a couple weeks, so that we can get everything squared away. But it's been one of our most top streamed songs, even passing ones that we've released a couple years ago. And so we know that it's being sent out, so that's a blessing. So, but she's going to play this "Goodness of God," and I believe you'll enjoy it. are those called? I know what they're called.
Harmonics. Those are called
Yeah,
harmonics.
people want to know what the little chiming noises are. They don't know what
So
they're called.
when you use a different technique and you play the harp in a certain spot on the string,
Play that string just normal.
you get a softer,
Same string.
more chime sound an octave above versus. So that's a harmonic.
And they can't see this, but something that she does. What do you do to the strings to know where the placement?
Oh, took a Sharpie and marked on them where the right placement is. So if you come and see my harp close up, you'll see these little black marks on the strings. That's the harmonic placement. It's different on each string. So one might be right here, and then the next one's a little lower down, and so it's hard to find them quickly. So marking them.
When she was recording this, it's hard to play with a track, huh?
It's very hard to play with the track.
Yes. So, and I've never heard a harp with a bass guitar. It's drums. It's like percussion. It's the brushes, and then you have the let's see, Sean Richardson. Mark Fain's playing the bass. Sean Richardson playing the guitar. Phenomenal. Fiddle player. I don't remember his name. He plays. All these guys. They play at the Opry regularly. They're good. I don't know if they've ever played with a harp before, but anyways. So they did the track, but anyways, it's hard. It's singing with a track. I think it's harder. I don't know.
It is harder. Mm-hmm.
So because if you mess up when you have a good accompanist on the piano and you mess up, she can roll with it, but man, the track is unforgiving. So it's like, so it's nice because it's the same every time. I think that's my opinion. But anyways, but when she was recording, we had to mark the strings because it was, you got to be repetitive to get it just right. So, but like on a guitar, if you play guitar at the 12th fret, that's where you have harmonics there, and then again at the 5th and 7th, I think. So same thing with the banjo. Mandolin has harmonics, so it's fascinating.
When we were recording, I had just replaced all of my strings. They were all brand new, and I didn't have them marked when we got to the studio, and I didn't want to mark them. And Josh and our producer were both like, "Just mark the strings and let's get this done."
What are strings?
They're brand new.
What are they made out of? Not all of them.
The lower ones down here, those are made out of wire. They're called bass wires. And then all of the upper strings.
Y'all can't see that, but I can turn it.
You turn it. All of the upper strings are made out of cat gut. For real.
Yeah, like for real.
For real.
Cat guts.
So they also make them out of nylon. If you see a lot of smaller harps generally have more nylon strings. And even a lot of concert grand pedal harps, these higher strings will usually be nylon as well. And I've done that often over the years. But for the recording, the gut has more of a resonant, rich tone. So we went ahead and did gut strings all the way up. So I do not have any nylons on it this time, just the wires and then the gut.
So the cat guts, it sounds better. It's a better sound. Right?
Yeah, they sound way better. The nylon strings have more of a artificial sound.
And they're more expensive.
Yes,
I
the
know
gut.
that part.
Yes. We just ordered a new set, so that's fun.
A full set of strings is like, people ask us, like, how much is a set of strings? So a set of strings is about, is it $750?
$750 plus
So-
shipping would have been.
Right. So, anyways, and then you got to have it regulated about. It depends on who you talk to, but yearly-ish. We don't do it, anyways. But and that's expensive. So, anyways, but you got to take care of it.
Yep.
But those are all questions. People are fascinated because they've never seen a grand concert harp. So
It's a neat instrument. It's fun to play and introduce people to it and see it up close.
yeah. So, anyways, if you have any more questions, let us know. Love to hear what you want to answer, whatever questions you may have. So, anyways, we're going to record, Lord willing, next week or next week after. Week after next, and to work on more vocals. So, working on a new project, and so we may do a segment of recording questions. The recording process, it's a fascinating. 99.9% of people have no idea the process that goes into recording and why it takes so long and how many different elements are pulled together for it to happen. It's a team of people. So, anyways, and as Christians, for us, it's a lot of prayer trying to piece it, and anyways, and the music, to us, we're singing songs with a message, and that we believe in. Obviously, the people of faith. So, and then the music, the instrumentation, that's the vehicle that we deliver the message on. So, and you want to try to pull as many people in as you can with variety and all of that. So, it's just a lot of different things. So if you all have questions, let us know. We'll try to even some shorter videos and answer those questions. So you all have anything you want to say? All hearts and minds clear? So, We'll try to get them. I've been working on any more pool arrangements.
We haven't been able to swim.
It's been cold.
Oh,
we
anyways.
we got a
Okay.
spout of rainy, cold weather, so
Yeah.
no pool
Everybody
arrangements
really
right now.
liked the one they did last time. So, anyways, but thanks for joining us. Oh, she said something. What did you say?
We're kind of working on it.
All right.
Kind of. We need
Okay.
a song.
All right, great. So, anyway, so we'll no, don't need to work on it. All right, everybody really enjoyed that. So, anyways, and we enjoyed just listening.
Yes,
along that.
definitely.
So, all right. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you, Lord willing, next time. So, not next Thursday, but the next. And appreciate your prayers. And we'll be in Georgia next month, June the 7th, and be in Danielsville, Georgia. Just booked that this week on a Sunday morning, just as a part of their worship service. And then Sunday night, Canton, Georgia. That'll be a full 1-hour concert. And so we're looking forward to that. And come see us if you can. And if not, pray for us. And that'd be awesome. All right. So, till next time.